Addison von Drake. You're welcome. And I am here to discuss a very serious topic, something that's just been on my mind for some time, and it's been burrowing down in me for so long, and it's been really, really painful. But I finally found the courage to talk about it. Artemis Fowl. Who the hell do you think you are? Disney Plus released a movie called Artemis Fowl. It was supposed to be in theaters.
This is about the sun, Artemis Fowl.
But here's the thing, when they release movies straight to the streaming services without waiting to be put out in theaters, they know they have a real clunker on their hands. That's what they did with Artemis Fowl. So Artemis Fowl is a book. Problem is, I never read it. In fact, Tony can attest that our family were not big readers. Except for Dad, but the rest of us, no, we're not. We read things off the internet, we read pill bottles, but we don't read books. Not at all. Now, sometimes we might actually listen to novels on tape or on CD or whatever, but that's pretty much it. So, going in, we are watching a movie completely fresh. So, spoiler. Alright, this is spoiler. If you've not seen the movie, well, good. So Artemis Fowl is about this little bastard kid who is supposed to be this cool criminal genius, but in this film he's actually kind of a bit of a weenie dork. I would bully him. In fact, I keep bullying him week after week ever since I've seen the movie. The premise is that his father is also a criminal mastermind.
Suspected to have been behind some of the biggest robberies ever.
Dad, who gets kidnapped. So now Artemis Fowl has to clear his name, and somehow it involves elves and crap. And it has Josh Gad in it, who is supposed to be like this other criminal who works as, I don't know, like a cheap knockoff of Hagrid from Harry Potter. He's basically narrating the story to you. So, on top of it being a bad movie, it's one of those movies where we're caught in the middle and the character explains how everything led up to the moment. It's basically your bet you'd like to know how I got here type of movie. Problem with those kind of scenarios is when we see that kind of beginning, we know what happens. So now we're just waiting for the movie to catch up with us. The movie's pace is just all over the place and it doesn't even know. So basically there's a contraption device that they're trying to look for that only Artemis's father knows. And I don't know the name of it, so I'm just gonna call it the Horcrux. In the beginning of the film, the boy guilts his dad about not being around.
You believed in everything I told you about the Hill of Tara?
All I really want is to believe in you.
Kiss my ass, Artemis Fowl. He's a little disrespectful bastard to his father. Played by Colin Farrell. Colin. I thought we already had this discussion. Stop choosing bad movies. I'm gonna have to have another intervention with you. So basically the boy's father is captured by this faceless villain. And the villain, you never see the face, so the villain just pretty much looks like Dr. Doom from the Tim Story Fantastic Four movies. It's really tired and overplayed. You have Dame Judi Dench, who's in charge of the elves.
Top of the morning.
But she sounds like she's been smoking like 50 packs a day. I swear between this and Cats, she just gave up. I'm only certain they casted her because she's from those James Bond movies. They wanted her to be the same character. But I think she's just kind of getting really tired of this. She would like some quiet roles, but no. A woman gotta keep working. Artemis meets an elf that gets captured, and this dumbass kid, he puts her in a cage, but she convinces him to let him out because they can be friends. And you know what? he believes her. Along the way, there are other characters that mean nothing to the story, so I'm not even going to mention anything further. They build up his butler, who doesn't like to be called butler, as this cool, badass guy, but he dies very easy. And then when they show him dying, they try to do this whole sad moment for Artemis. I lose so much interest watching these characters that I really don't care if he lives or dies. And it doesn't matter anyways, because a second later, he's brought back to life, so there was no point for all that drama. Pretty much all the conflict with the elves attacking Artemis Fowl and his friends, who's now at this point teamed up with the Hagrid wannabe. All the fighting happens in one location. In fact, aside from the news footage, I don't think there's anything outside of Artemis Fowl's home. Yeah, we get a couple of scenes here and there, especially where Hagrid's being locked up, but that's pretty much all we get is the damn house. Eventually they find the Horcrux, and they bring the father back. Oh, there's no mother in this. Apparently there is a mother in the books, and Artemis Fowl is supposed to be like a real criminal, and he's sly, but kind of selfish, but the mother is supposed to bring him down to earth, but she doesn't exist in this movie because it's a Disney movie, and Disney movies only have one parent. That seems to be a rule ever since World War II, because in World War II a lot of kids lost their fathers, so Walt Disney decided a lot of the characters have single parents because, hey, it's relatable. In the end, the Hagrid wannabe is captured and we're caught up to date, and then he is freed by Artemis Fowl, and they escape, and the movie ends with Artemis talking about being badass. Now he's ready and set forward to be the real awesome criminal mastermind. Except for, I still think he's a bit of a pussy, so who cares? Oh, and the Hagrid wannabe with his jaw opening up and digging and then shitting out the rubble. Oh, that's just pure class. So, my rating for this movie, you. And that's my review. Beat that, Anthonyx Maximus. Hi, I'm Addison von Schreck. You're welcome. Thanks for watching the recent video here. Be sure to like, subscribe, and also ring that bell to be notified. And while you're at it, tug, turn your head and cough, and you'll be finding out about some other videos coming very soon. Until then, check out my videos, and if you must, check out Anthonyx Maximus's videos.